Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you to the course we have coming up at the World Peace Temple on Imagination in Practice. During this weekend, we will be focusing on the teachings of taking and giving. And the source of inspiration for this weekend will be in these words Geshe explained. How is it possible for something that exists only in our imagination to become a reality? It is a remarkable quality of the mind that we first create objects with our imagination and then bring them into our everyday reality. In fact, everything starts in the imagination. This is going to be the source of the course. Like the world we live in, for good or for bad, what we see around us, it all starts within our mind. And in particular, it starts within our imagination. We create the world in dependence upon our mind, our imagination, our karma, our actions. We all use our imagination often in a fairly limited way. For example, we are watching this video because we have an interest in making progress on the spiritual path. We have an interest in becoming enlightened. But sometimes that seems so far away, so difficult. It seems impossible, but we try. But with imagination, the impossible becomes possible. In reality, it's almost like our imagination is holding us back. We are striving for these ideals on the spiritual path. I want to realize emptiness. I want to become a bodhisattva. I want to become enlightened. Yet at the same time, we are reinforcing our negativities by imagining how limited we are, how we're not a good meditator, how we have such strong attachment and so forth. Our imagination, a sort of twisted imagination, is holding us back from the ideals we hold so dearly. And during this course, we're going to learn to mix our imagination, not with our limitations, but with our faith, and with our compassion, and with our love, which is our Buddha nature. And by mixing our imagination with our Buddha nature, we will be creating our enlightenment. And this is the essence of the practice of taking and giving. As Geshe says, all inner creations and all Dharma realizations, even liberation and enlightenment, are developed in dependence upon the imagination. This is going to be a wonderful course that we have. It's really wonderful. We start by developing a deep empathy and deep compassion for the suffering in the world. And then at the level of our imagination, we take the suffering of all living beings away from us, from them, and dissolve into our own self-centered, limited ways of thinking. And then we imagine our future happiness of enlightenment gives pure happiness to all these people in the world, and the world becomes pure. We bring about peace and happiness in the world and in ourselves now at the level of our imagination. Imagination has reality to it. There's an imaginative reality. It's not just make-believe. It's real, but in an imaginative way. And if we want to bring about change in the world and change in ourselves, we need to learn to create that imaginative reality and start to relate to that imaginative reality. And in this way, gradually, change will happen. This course also celebrates the new Kadampa tradition. It is it's situated on NKT Day, which is April the 1st. And the new Kadampa tradition, Venerable Geshe described as an expression of our loving kindness for others. We have this warmth towards others, we have this wish for others to be happy, but we need a means, we need a method to fulfill our wish for others to be happy. And this precious, holy tradition is the means by which we can give the gift of happiness to others. And in this weekend, we'll be celebrating Venerable Geshe Kelsang Gyatso's pure works, pure deeds, what he created, and the whole new Kadampa tradition, whilst we look at how to use our imagination to transform ourselves and our world. Look forward to seeing you then.